What's going on, cohort? It's Eric here. As you can see, I'm not using screencast. Screencast confused me greatly, so I am now using iMovie to bring you this motivating analysis. We're going to be going over 4 students' work using 3 guidelines Ms. Tierney provided us. The assignment that the students use is a ticket out the door. The 3 guidelines we're going to be using is I'm going to go over the students' work, I'm going to compare the student work, and I'm going to identify errors in mathematical understanding. The student's directions for this work was to add and subtract each fraction and reduce it to its lowest terms. So right now we're going to be doing an analysis of the student work. I'm going to give you the grade level, the content expectation of the assignment, and the overview performance of each student. Feel free to pause this video so you can get a closer look of the ticket out the door. These students are in 7th grade. The expectations of this assignment was for them to finish it before leaving class. The overview performance of all the students is that they did not complete the assignment, nor did they reach above 50%. I have many speculations why the overall performance was not above 50%. But I can't really be for certain because this assignment was done October 1st. But I'm guessing they either ran out of time or they simply didn't want to put effort in it, or this is a math concept that they just do not fully understand. For Alexis' case though, she could have got 100% if she would have fully read the directions. Her math is all correct in here, but for 3 problems she did not reduce. If you turn to page 291 in our math textbook, there's a blue subheading stating why fractions are so difficult. Here's a couple examples. Fractions are written in an unusual way. Students overgeneralize their whole number knowledge. And I believe these are factors, some factors that contribute to the reason why these students did not reach over 50% in their overall performance. But here's something that I liked a lot. It says it is important for teachers to help students see how fractions are alike and different from whole numbers. I believe this is very important because if you don't make those connections, I just see it being extremely difficult for them to learn fractions. So right now we're going to compare the students' work by performance and thinking. When comparing the students' work, majority of them did not reduce with the exception of Caleb. So we're going to be going over number 1. Problem number 1. Problem is 1/5 plus 3/10. All their math is correct, but they did not reduce, except for Caleb. Caleb did reduce and got the problem correct, but this was the only problem that he did. And he only got 1 out of 6. For Alexis' case, she would have got 100% if she would have reduced all her work. This is very interesting that Jasmine, out of the 2 problems she did not reduce number 1, but she still got credit. I'm gonna have to ask the teacher the reason why he did that, and he did not give credit to the other students for not reducing. And then here's another interesting thing for Delilah. She did reduce for problem number 3, but she did not reduce fully. She got the answer of 12/16, but she then reduced to 6/8. But then 6/8 can be reduced again. If she were reduced again, she would have got that problem correct. So right now we're going to be going over the students' errors and also their mathematical understandings. The first student we're going to be going over is Alexis. As I stated earlier, Alexis would have got everything correct. She would have got 100% if she would have just reduced. All her math was correct. The only thing she did not do was reduce. For Jasmine, for number 1, for the problem she got credit for, she did not reduce, but she got credit for it. Number 2, she wrote down the problems, but she didn't go anywhere. I'm not sure if she couldn't find the factor for it, or she gave up. For number 3, she wrote the problem down and she was continuing to do it, but she did not get the correct answer. It looks like she multiplied to get the factor by 8 and 4. And then she only did those 2 problems, and 4, 5, and 6 was left blank. For Delilah, she got 1 correct. Her math was right, but she did not reduce. Number 2, she got correct. Number 3, she got correct. And 4 as well, but 1, 3, and 4 she did not reduce. And in 5 and 6, it looked like she was getting ready to do it, but she didn't. It looks like she did not have enough time to complete the work. As for Caleb, it's very hard to analyze this because he only did 1 problem, but he got it correct. So I'm not sure if he understands this